Hey everybody, Tyler here from SharmRepro.com. Here's the new case we got for our equipment. I have the Canon SH-A1S in here, and I just wanted to show you how I fit it in here. I'll show you a tour around the case a little more. So let's go ahead and get started. So here's the case right here. You see here's the logo right here facing that direction. And if you pull this up here, I'm actually gonna pull that up just like that. And you see here are these the two locks. As far as I know, this part right here is the air pressure valve that it has. Here's this really awesome handle. If you can see from you can kind of see from that angle that it's kind of locked there, so you have to pull it, and then it's movable. But when you push it down like that, that way it won't move and flap around on you. So what you do is, and also these are really solid latches right here. You don't just pull them, you have to push the button in there to pull them up like that. So push in and that on both sides. So if I go ahead and set this back down, make sure it's still in the camera shot. Push in on both of these. Open up the case here. And hopefully you can see all this on video. Here you got the Canon SH-A1S. You can go ahead and pull it out just like that. Take these out actually. So you see here's the camera right here. I still have the lens hood on there and all that. And you see how this is perfectly cut out here. You got that spot for the microphone adapter right there. You got this part in the end for like the firewire ports on it on the side here and all that. All you do is take it like that, slide it in, and there it goes, and it's room for all that to fit in. As you can see over here, this is the charger right here, and this is all the charging cables and all that right there. That is the part that plugs into the camera, that part plugs into the adapter, and that all fits very nicely right in that little cubby hole right there. Then next here I got the battery. This is a small life battery that came with the camera. Here's a little bit longer life battery, and those both fit nicely right in that little pocket. Right here, this might be kind of a, I'll come back to this part because it's a little bit hard to start button the camera there. Over here you can see this is a go ahead and pull this part out. This is a wireless lavalier mic, and you see the microphone right there, and it has an attachable cord there, and then the you have the actual receiver here that's wireless that I can just hook onto this camera and plug into the XLR there. Kind of slide it nicely back in there. Slide that back right there. And all this is very easily accessible, and I can get to it real quickly, and it's all nice and neat. Right here, this is a wireless, and it's not actually wireless, it does plug in through, I think it's a 2.5mm jack. But you have your off and on for the camera, different zoom stuff. You mainly use this when I had my large boom or crane, whatever you want to call it. I use that in the end, but I do this on the tripod handle, and I have it right there. So that's nice. And then I have some DV tapes and a DV cleaner. I don't really use DV tapes only when I'm out and about. Most of the time I have my computer with me to record to. So right here is all the cables. You see right here, this is the cable for the remote over here. So set that right here. Nextly, this is a XLR to basically RCA right here. This is like plug them to like a soundboard or anything like that. Is just another added connection there. For this, see if I can pull this one out. This right here, this is a AV cable. This camera did not come with HD AV cables, so these are just standard ones right here to 3.5mm jack right there. Right here, this is the adapter. You see right here, this is what is this called? TRZ or something like that, something that starts with a T, to XLR to plug into the camera right here, and then that plugs in to the top of my wireless here with this little adapter. So that way I can plug that in or plug that into some other type of unit. Right here, I really don't use this much. I'm actually ordering a longer one. This is about a 6-foot Firewire 400 cable. I just ordered a Firewire 400 to 800. It's about 15 foot long. That way I can reach from the camera to any kind of computer or anything like that I need to. But that's just in there for right now. Right here, this is a 3.5mm jack, headphone jack. That goes from like a soundboard or any other kind of unit just in case I need more control, and it's male and female. That's about, I think, like 50-something feet long right there. So that comes in handy. Right here, this is a XLR male to female. This plugs in the camera, and this plugs into my soundboard, that Behringer one I have, and that allows me to get audio from the soundboard to this, and that's about 20 feet long. Get that offline as well. So I'm gonna stick that back in here, and gonna stuff all this back in here. This all fits really nicely into its little spots. I cut it out perfectly to fit most of this stuff in there, and you see all of it kind of just like, I don't ever really use all of it at the same time, so I can pull it out one by one when I need it. I have some of this stuff on Velcro little ties there just to keep it more organized. Put that part in there. Ta-da, ta-da. Wrap this back up a little bit so it's got a little bit tangled up. Put that right in there. And you can see there it goes. There's everything back in here. As a full production shoot right there. Have charger battery cables, wireless, cord tapes, and this all fits in here nicely. You can see this spot's open right here. I'm eventually gonna put the I'm hoping to get a Firestore focus recorder to basically record to external drive on that thing. You go ahead and check one of those out and just look for a Firestore FS4 is the one I'm thinking about getting. And you can find this online for a pretty good deal, but I'm leaving that open to put it in there. So that way I don't use DV tapes more, or I might just stick it in here if it fits right. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's my full production kit right there. And you go ahead and see it closes nicely there. And I'm off to a shoot right there. I just shot a commercial here recently, a little local commercial, and I really wish I would have had this case, but I didn't have it yet, and I was kind of worried about when I had to see on my camera. But now that I have this nice case, it's gonna work great. This is crush resistant. This is I've seen them on Pelican's website take a shotgun to it, run over a car, drop off a waterfall, and everything's protected inside. And it's a really nice case, and I highly recommend it. This is the Pelican Firestore iM2600. Highly recommend this case. So stay tuned for more videos. You might see more of this and some more of my equipment. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next.